Now, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson has come out in against that sidekick. He is calling for that sidekick to be made illegal after his fight with Darren Till. So we all saw Darren Till threw 3 strikes in the whole fight, right? The 3 strikes in the whole fight. 3. One of them was that vicious sidekick. That oblique kick to the knee. And Stephen Thompson tore his MCL from that kick. He's out of training for 8 weeks to let it heal up. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be out a little bit longer to let it rehab. But he's saying that strike should be made illegal. Now, this strike, we've seen it used by John Jones, we've seen it used by Holly Holm, and recently we've seen it used by Robert Whittaker and Yoel Romero. Yoel Romero in the first fight, and then Robert Whittaker in the second fight. And Robert Whittaker actually tore his ACL in the first fight from that kick. The kick is pretty dangerous. What I read is that Stephen Wonderboy Thompson seems to be able to tell when somebody is throwing it in order to break your leg, and when somebody is throwing it as a jab to keep you away. That's something that you just have to trust the person who's in the octagon, trust the person who has that fight experience, and I'm going to take his word for it. I'm actually going to take his word for it. So now this is where we stand now. If you can actually tell when somebody is throwing it to break your leg, and you can tell when somebody is throwing it as a jab, then why make it illegal? I think that it should be, if they're throwing it to break your leg, then make it illegal. Because there's no reason why more and more people should start adopting this tactic to break your leg. And then now what do we have left with the sport? Now what do we have left of these young careers? But making it illegal is just crazy, especially when your reason is that you could tell that Darren Till was trying to break your leg, and then you could tell that Jorge Masvidal was throwing it as a jab. That doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know what to say. If somebody says, I threw this because I want to kill you. I threw this punch, this overhand right, because I want to kill you. You'll be like, dude, that's not what we're in here for. Killing people is not that's not part of the fight game. Now, if you're trying to knock me out, that's different. But the thing is, it doesn't matter. The overhand right is still legal. Doesn't matter what your intentions are. Really doesn't. There are certain types of throws, like that knee that they made illegal. When you're grounded and you have all fours down or something like that, or a knee, or I don't know these UFC rules. That's why I say you make it illegal. There's still people going to be getting away with it. So you might as well just charge it to the game. You really might as well just charge it to the game. No need in making anything illegal when the rules that they have right now, they can't even figure them out. They can't even get those right. But I do stand beside Stephen Thompson in terms of what can they do to make sure that the careers of these fighters are long lasting. The MCL tear, any tear is pretty bad, any tear is pretty bad. So I'm hoping that maybe somebody is listening to him. I doubt it, though. I highly doubt it. I don't think that they care about the health of the fighters necessarily. Not in that regard. You're going inside the octagon, and anything can happen in there. You could actually, I'm pretty sure that you can lose your life in there, and we've already seen it happen. People lose their life in MMA fights. Maybe not in the octagon, but in MMA fights. So, I hope that Stephen Wonderboy Thompson can get somewhere with this argument that he has. But at the moment, I see it being a moot point. I see it just being an absolute moot point. So, anyways, good luck to the guy with that. And I hope a speedy recovery for him. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks, guys.